ndikulandireni kuchokera kuno ku Gramax 4 apa ifetu sikuno tabweranso ndi Times Exclusive kuchokera ku Times ndipo nkhani imene yabwera apa wanda msisa akucheza ndi Ambasadar wa ku Japan amene yitu zina lake ndi Yashishu Naito. Kodi mwamva zimene mkulu amene wafotokoza waulula zina zimene inu ndine kutikamva sitingazikhulupirire kumatakandi pomwepo mumvirodi nkhani imene wabweretsa mkuluyu ndi yotani zina nzodabwitsa ukamva ndipo amuthalika izi amadziwa kuchokera kalekale koma amalekerera chifukwa chani. Tapangani like, tapangani subscribe.
My name is Wonder Msisia and I have the pleasure of welcoming our guest tonight, Ambassador Yasushi Naito. Ambassador Naito.
Yes.
I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Your Excellency, you're welcome to Times Group and also to Times Exclusive. But first of all, people may want to know who is Ambassador Naito.
Yes.
Who is Ambassador Naito?
Thank you for having me. My name is Naito Yasushi, as you said. Naito is my surname, Mr. Naito.
Right.
I've been here for 2 months, and I had the honor of presenting a letter of credence to His Excellency the President, Professor Peter Arthur Mutharika in January. And I'm meeting many people.
Right.
And myself, I have been in the foreign service for many years, 35 years.
35 years in
yes.
foreign service, okay.
And my background is Africa. I stationed in South Africa for 22 years,
Wow.
2 years in Kenya.
Right.
Back in Tokyo, I did many tasks related to Africa. I was also part of JICA before.
Right.
So I'm very happy to be now positioned as the Ambassador of Japan to Malawi.
Right. So you're 2 months into Malawi.
Yes.
How do you find Malawi so far?
Yes, yes. I was very interested. Being in South Africa, I was really looking for the opportunity. But this is a really first time of visiting Malawi. But as I anticipated, the people are so friendly.
Right.
It is proudly known and respected as a warm heart of Africa.
Yes.
And the warmth of people is incomparable. And also there is a little bit of similarity with Japan of being respectful,
Yes.
Respect to elders,
Yes.
and very polite. So I'm very happy and comfortable.
Okay. And how do you find the food? I think we have one of the famous rices around the world.
Oh, yes, yes.
Kilombero.
Yes, yes.
You've tasted it?
Yes.
And the chambo fish?
Not yet chambo fish, but
Okay.
I love the Kilombero rice. It's similar to Japanese sort of sticky type of rice, and then actually the JICA experts are assisting to produce more Kilombero rice.
Yeah. Now, you're talking about JICA.
Yeah.
JICA has been in this country for as long as I can remember. When I was little, I used to go to a primary school in Blantyre, Nyambadi, where the offices, I think, were first established. What exactly has JICA been doing for the last, 20, 30 years that they've been in the country?
Yes, yes, yes. No, we have been involved in a number of things, but we are so fortunate. We have a collaboration with people of Malawi to provide the international airport, Kamsi International Airport.
Yeah.
We build irrigation system for the agriculture.
Yeah.
We built contribution on the Domasi.
Yes.
Teachers' colleges and Narikure.
Yes.
So education, we also do the one village, one product, sort of market-oriented for the farmers, farming for the farmers.
Yeah.
So many sectors. And very recently, we are so proud of handing over the Lilongwe Bridge.
Yes.
The infrastructure is very important for the expansion of trade and investment for this country,
Yes.
we think.
Yes.
And we are focused on the Nakara corridor, developing Nakara corridor.
Yes.
And then this handing over Lilongwe Bridge is a part of it.
Yes. I think we'll talk about infrastructure and the other sectors that you're in, including health and education, agriculture. But I want to now at least also talk about JICA.
Yes.
Malawi is the biggest beneficiary of volunteers that come through JICA.
Yes.
I think soon you'll be celebrating that 2,000 have come to Malawi. Why did Japan single out Malawi of all the countries in the world to be the biggest beneficiary of Japanese international cooperating services that come through JICA?
Yeah. I'll tell you, we have a long relations of diplomatic relation for 62 years. We, right after independence, that we are important diplomatic partners. Mm-hmm. And then we were able to establish the resident embassy in 2008. But long before that, starting from 1971, JICA started providing the young volunteers to Malawi in the very different fields. But the part of the reason, to answer your question, is that because people in Malawi were so receptive, so warm, so reserved, and so appreciative, and of the volunteers. The volunteers, Japanese volunteers in the different fields, they go to from north to south throughout Malawi. They stay together with the Malawian community, and while also sharing the knowledge and the professional skills, they become friends. They become friends. So we are so fortunate to have the bonds of human-to-human bonds is spread all over Malawi, and then this is most important asset between two countries.
Right. So from 1971, that's about 55 years of having these volunteers coming to Malawi to help Malawi in different sectors. Are you satisfied with what we have achieved together, Japan and Malawi, using this project? Are you satisfied?
We are satisfied in the field of the human bonds.
Right.
There are both the Japanese people and also Malawians. Yes. Who've been to Japan JICA program and then do the short-term training in Japan, their numbers are also expanding. Right. And so we have a sort of those bridge of two people who are bridging two nations. Yes. So that's achievement. They are important assets, and always they have been an impetus. Yes. Now the Malawi, we noticed Malawi remains the challenge of development, challenge of economy. And this is something we are together with the Malawian government concentrating to overcome. Yeah. And then so in that sense, we are very much aware of the challenges. Right. And then I've just been to food distribution. Right. We are doing together with WFP, and we talk to the communities. And in the lean season, how they suffer is also almost a challenge to dignity. But how to make it sustainable, to self-reliant on creating wealth, to care about the family. These are the needed, and then we are doing with JICA on the different programs to become self-sufficient, not only food assistance every year, but to make sufficient, making a private investment, grow some other crops, other production of, for example, sesame, and we are importing a lot of tobacco and also sesame. Yeah. But to make sort of growth in the economy, the advantage and foreign reserve. These are things of expansion of export. These are very much needed, and we will continue our effort together with people in Malawi.
Yeah, we know that when we are enjoying the investment that comes from Japan, either through the JICA, it's about the Japanese money, the taxes that the Japanese people are paying that goes into this different infrastructure. You only here 2 months, so probably you haven't seen everything. But when you go and see some of the things that the Japanese people have done for Malawian people, and the Malawian people are so grateful for that, what message do you send home to say, Malawian people are so grateful, you've just handed over the bridge, the Lilongwe bridge that people are talking about now? How does that impact the Japanese people, maybe to continue to want to work with the Malawian people to make sure that one day we can also build a bridge in Japan for the Japanese people.
Two things. Right before the handing over the bridge, I joined the cleaning. Cleaning of the bridge.
You were cleaning the bridge.
Dr. Ben Piri, the
the Minister of Local Government,
and also the mayor.
Yes.
It's a wonderful exercise. We do it because we share. It is it feels very good when it is clean, and the joy of cleaning. But we are very happy to see the people there, residents there, just spontaneously join for cleaning. And then I'm very happy that the mayor is saying we'll do it regularly.
You'll be going there to clean the bridge regularly.
The thing is that not only providing the facilities. Important thing is those sharing of how you thankfully maintain the facility you gain. It's very important to be thankful for long-term future. Use it for long-term for the children for many years to come. And I'm very happy that people on the ground, the residents and the vendors, they joined. And they share the celebration, joy of cleaning. So this is a positive part. The other, encouragement is that we have also a program of sending people in Malawi to Japan for JICA training, but we have other training of government scholarship. We have just sent 4 very sort of high standard Malawian graduates to Japan for master training, master program, and they are learning geology for mining sector, the power and infrastructure engineering, material engineering, and also medical laboratory science, which is very much needed in this country. So those students went to Japan. There are 130 of them.
130.
Yes. So they come back to Malawi and then spread out to their respective field, and then they are collaborate. They contribute to the economy. So I talk to them, and their willingness to contribute, to learn, and also contribute to this economy is so amazing. So this is the encouragement I'm getting. And then we support those willing leaders, young leaders, and closely together with JICA.
When we have these bilateral relationships with other countries, including Japan, the end game is that Malawi must one day be self-reliant, but also inclusive development. Now, this brings me to the question where almost all our partners are saying that we must move from aid to trade. You spoke about Japan buying tobacco from Malawi, sesame from Malawi. Is Malawi exploiting this market to the fullest, or they still need that Malawi can do more, where Japan is there available to buy stuff from Malawi, that Malawi can continue to trade with Japan more than what we're doing now? What are the opportunities for trade?
The first, I think this is my mission. During my tenure, we would like to expand trade and investment, and also business relations. I was in South Africa, and there were a lot of Japanese companies stationed there. They are looking responsible for whole Africa. But I'm confident when they bring some of them, they will show, or they will find the business opportunities in Malawi. I also note the structural economic challenges in Malawi, which must be reversed. The forex issues, and also business-friendly environment. I think we can do more. And there are a whole lot of opportunities, mining field, and also the impact businesses, We have a big Toyota in Blantyre. It's so wonderful. A lot of Japanese cars.
So, a lot of Japanese cars giving a very good business to Japan.
Yes. And also we are buying a lot of product. I think we can import more.
Yeah.
So there are room for opportunities which we would like to tap on, and I hope during my tenure there are some advancements apart from continuing development assistance needed to expand the trade and also help the people who are needed in difficult positions.
Ambassador Naito, we don't have a lot of time, but maybe we can just rush through some of the issues that we want to talk about. Malawi is benefiting a lot of infrastructure, like I said, in the health sector, education, agriculture. At the moment, we can't build a bridge in Japan, but the Japanese people have been coming to Malawi now for the 55 years. Where you've talked about Malawi being the warm heart of Africa and also the Ubuntu philosophy. What else is Japan learning from Malawi? That then when these Japanese people through JICA, they go back home, they have something that says this is Malawi, this represents Malawi, our stay in Malawi. The number of years, like I said, Malawi being the biggest beneficiary of JICA projects. Yes.
Two things. One is that those volunteers are very humble people. Very passionate to share the knowledge and always thinking how can I be useful to Malawi.
Right.
And then they are so happy when they share it. So they almost shed the tears when you became successful, communicating well, and then make a difference. So, but they said they are also learning from the people of Malawi how people are very positive. And become happy with the situation where they are, and in Japan they are might be advanced in the technology, but in the convenient. But on the other hand, there are a lot of stresses and so forth. They are not necessarily happy. So how we can be happy? How
like Malawians people, how can you be happy with so much challenges but still afford a smile? Like Malawi people.
I think, I'm thankful for the environment, always positive thinking.
Yes.
These are the things we really appreciate from the people in Malawi. And then one of the JOCV, who's a policeman, married to a Malawian lady, went back to Japan, wrote a book, how you attain peace, but not doing a shortcut.
Right.
That book is very popular in Japan.
What book is this? He wrote a book about how you can be happy. He's a Japanese police officer who came to Malawi
as a JOCB volunteer.
And then he married a Malawian lady.
Yes.
Took the lady back to Japan.
With the family.
And wrote a book. Very famous in Japan.
Yes, very famous in Japan.
Yes.
I learned from Africa.
Right.
Yes. About the happiness.
Right.
Yes. How you can be positive. Without being a shortcut. And this is well taken in Japan and widely read. So and showcased. And this is one aspect how we are inspired by the people in Malawi. The other one is how last year we had Osaka World Expo in Kansai. And Malawi had a Malawi Pavilion. And it was so reputable.
Right.
One of the things showcased is how you utilize natural resources sustainably. It's a joint project with Japanese scholars and Malawian scholars. And it is about Lake Malawi. And it is very reputable. People are so inspired. But next year we have a Green Summit, Green Expo in Yokohama. And this is going to be another sort of chance, opportunity.
All right. Okay, so we talk about Japan being advanced in technology. We're now talking about AI, artificial intelligence, that is coming, and I know the Japanese are already looking at how they can use this to help in every aspect, whether it's in education, health, or whatever. How can Malawi and Japan work together, and maybe Malawi benefit from this a skill
Yes.
said that Japan has in terms of its advancement into the digital technology.
Yeah. On the end January, we
yes.
hosted the
Right.
business event,
Right.
and then and we have a pitch event involving Malawian students proposing their sort of impact business innovation.
Yeah.
And then they have some of them are very successful. They were received some awards
Yeah.
on the digital side.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So we are already working together
Yeah.
on how to grow the innovation of which coming from the young students. Yes. So the fact that we have a lot of young people who are bridging two countries,
Yeah.
those are the pulling those efforts.
Mhm.
They are part of those impact business between Japan and the Malawi business. For example, so by utilizing drone to see which ponds are prone to malaria mosquitoes,
Right.
to identify reducing the risk of mosquitoes.
Right.
So these are the Japanese company, but working together with the Malawians.
scholars, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So many people who knows where the social challenges are
Yeah.
and how we can make the technology to overcome this
Yeah.
is became a business.
Right.
And there are sort of investors who
Yeah.
are looking at those startups
Yeah.
and funding
Yeah.
and make a difference on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our time is almost up. You're 2 months into Malawi. What is it that you want to achieve? That when you're done, you'll be happy to say, when I was in Malawi, I pushed these areas. Which are your priority areas as ambassador now, Naito, in Malawi?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I certainly would like to advance those relationships based on trust, people to people,
Right.
deepen it and further. And we really embrace those young leaders bridging two countries, and we would like to deepen it. The other one is, as we talked, we would like to push forward the business relations.
Yeah.
The growing interest in already on the Japanese business people in Malawi. We would like to expand it. We would like to bring the delegation, show the opportunity here. They will realize the challenges, but you'll see some of the big companies, how they are overcoming, like Japan Tobacco or Toyota Cefao.
Yeah.
They are doing well.
Yeah.
So we would like to advance those business relations. We would like to advance the trade and investment relations.
Yes. Malawian people are following this program. I have the Ambassador Naito. You have a message to Malawians? Are you learned Chichewa? Mligwanji? Can you speak a bit of Chichewa?
No.
2 months is too early. But I know that you're going to learn some Chichewa phrases. Eh? But these are Malawian people that are watching us. The ambassador is in Malawi. What message? I don't know whether it's message of hope or whatever that you want to talk to the Malawian people that are watching us, Ambassador. Yeah.
We are very humbled with these relationship based on trust between two countries. Built over the years. Based on that, we would like to work closely together on many areas. There are a lot of potential. Malawi is a peaceful country, and safety is important for Japan, and a lot of visitors are also another potential. So we would like to work closely with you on the further advancement.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Yasushi Naito.
Yes.
Yes, that's Ambassador Yasushi Naito, the new Japanese ambassador to Malawi, speaking to us in this program, Times Exclusive. And my name is Wonder Msisi on behalf of our sponsors, proud sponsors, by the way, Rainbow Paints. It's bye for now.